Welcome to this practice. So this is a short somatic yoga practice to bring awareness to the breath, to movement, and creating that nice coherent connection between both of those things. So we're going to start. It's our Warrior One flow. We'll do one variation from the chair, and then we'll do a more kind of dynamic and complex variation from standing. So it's important just to choose what feels right for today. You might be doing both, you might just pick one. And we're going to begin with the hands actually resting on your body or hovering just off of your body. So hands can kind of come on or just off. And I would choose the variation that just makes the most sense to you, feels comfortable. Maybe if you're not sure, just hovering off the body might be nice. So like this. And as you just sit up in the position, grounding down through your feet, kind of checking into your chair or how you're seated, and maybe a moment to look around. Allow yourself just to arrive here, landing in the center. Then we'll take the arms out, so we're going to open them out. Chest comes forward, you can keep it bend in your elbows, you might lift your head a little bit. And then let your hands come back. So I kind of slightly round and curl in. And then we open up. And then we come back. Okay. Now, if that feels okay, you might layer on the breath. So as your arms open out, you take an inhale breath. And then as your hands come in, an exhale breath. Do that one more time, have a go. So inhale to open. And exhale, draw in. Okay. If the breath isn't quite there, you sort of feel it's not really smooth, you're not connecting to it, just work with the movement, the breath will happen. Or if it's a little bit more challenging, especially with that exhale, we can use our 3-part exhale here. You can also use it for your inhale and your exhale, but depending on which one you kind of are struggling with more, use the 3-part just to slow it down for your body and you get those moments of pause. So if you're using it for the exhale, we're going to go inhale, open, and then we go exhale. Right, so I did that 3 times. The inhale opens you out. And then exhale a little bit more, a little bit more. Great. And in between each round, especially when we're breaking the exhale, you might pause, take a regular breath, and looking to take maybe 3 or 4 rounds like that in total. Okay. So then if you're bringing it to standing, I'm just going to move my chair out of the way. This becomes more complex because we're going to involve the legs as well, which means coordinating the lower and upper part of your body with your breath. So you can take 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. Now when I do this, I want my feet more in line with my hips. So that's going to give me a much more stable balance point to work with. If my feet are directly in line with each other, it's kind of harder to balance, and that's not as nice for your nervous system when we want to create flow and coherence, and that really the intention is to connect the movement together with your upper body and then start to connect the breath into that. Similar with your upper body, bring your hands, they can be resting on your chest or we hover them off the body. I'm going to be hovering off the body here. And then as your arms open out this time, you bend into your front knee. We come forward. And then everything comes back. Yeah, so you do that again. Bend into the front knee, the arms open out. And back. So the option with the breath. As I bend and open, I might inhale. And then either your full exhale or your 3-part exhale. Yeah, so we open. Sit. Let's do one more. You can always pause, take a round of your regular breath, and then come back in. Perfect. And then we'll do it on the other side. So just changing over your feet. So you've got your other foot in front. Again, I want to check out my back foot. I should have said those toes are slightly turned in. Hands can start over the center of your chest. And then the same thing, just with the movement first. So as you bend your front knee, open the arms out. And then straighten your front leg, hands come back. Yeah, we do that again. So bend my front knee, arms open out, lift your chest, and then we come back. Okay, same thing with the breath. You might inhale to open and bend your front knee. And exhale back. So your option, 1 exhale or a 3-part exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, you can also take a round of breath in between. Let's take one more, your variation. Perfect. Release that down, step your feet together. Might like a moment just on both feet to pause, check into how you're feeling, give everything a little bit of a shake out. Beautiful work and well done.